Welcome to 26 Basic Ukulele Lessons. This is lesson number 16, the C major scale. I'm Jim DeVille. You know, if you learn one major scale, you've learned all 12 major scales. That's because the structure is the same in every major scale. So let's learn the C major scale. And let's learn it on one string, the open C string, which is the lowest tone on the instrument. We'll learn it on one string so you can see the structure of the major scale. Here's our C note. Take your middle finger and play the second fret on the third string. That's the C to D. That's Do to Re. Move up one more whole step and you're at E. Now we've got C, D, E, or Do, Re, Mi. The fourth note in any major scale is our first half step in the structure. So I'm only going up a half step from E to F. So I'm going C, D, E, F. Hear the difference? Between a whole step, and a half step. It's a very important thing to listen for and recognize. The second half of the major scale, C major scale, starts by going up a whole step to G, a whole step to A, a whole step to B, and our final half step, which is from the 7th to the 8th scale degree, B to C. So the entire structure sounds like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, since we've got more than one string, why don't we utilize those other strings to play the major scale, the C major scale, in this low part of the instrument. There's our C, our open C. We'll play the D again at the second fret, but now instead of going up to the 4th fret with that E, we've got an open E string. Why don't we just play that on the second string open? So we've got Do, Re, Mi, or C, D, E. There's our F right there, 1st fret, 2nd string. So now we've got Do, Re, Mi, Fa in this low part of the fingerboard. Now we've got an open G up here on the top we could use for the 5th note of the scale, but instead I'm going to use the 3rd finger, the ring finger, on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So it sounds like this: C, D, E, F, G. Next we have our open A. It's the 6th note of the scale. There's our B note for the 7th note, and there's our C. So we can play all the way up the C major scale, and it sounds like this: 3, 4, 1, 2. And we can play down also. And once Christmas time comes around,